in the Ninja React section. Dank me. Oh, God. All right, let's see. I don't even want to read it all out. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's Gojo. It's Gojo. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, good. Yeah, well, there was a safety strap. They came out with it like later on. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice Ultimate Rage compilation. All right. What's he doing? Man, this makes me want to play Sekiro. Sekiro's such a good game. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Keep smashing. He's throwing. Hey, you almost hit the cat, bro. Calm down. Don't hit Kitty. It's not Kitty's fault that you suck. Damn, he's still going. He wanted to make sure he broke that keyboard. Now he wants to break it into a million pieces. All right, what we got? Oh, we somebody. Hold up. Does everybody see that background? What's up with the waifu pillow in the background, bro? Is that what I need? I need to throw a waifu pillow back up here? That's when you guys will be like, "Hey, Ninja, nice background, bro." The cat wasn't fat. What's going on? They don't see him? Yeah, what's up, Evan? Very cool. Very cool, baby. You need that? Yeah, apparently I need that. It's crazy. Oh yeah? Very cool, baby. Why do people get so mad, bro? I've never understood that. Like, you don't, like, I understand getting mad at the game, right? I get it. It is what it is. But, like, actually, you know, I don't know. Just, like, snapping stuff and everything. You know how much stuff costs? It's expensive, okay? Stuff is expensive, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and break stuff. Really? At the Steed? I beat him second try. I like his camera angle, though. You see his camera angle? Nice cosplay, though. Huh! Just tosses. Just sits back, tosses the controller. And the chair. Okay. You can resurrect. Or not.
Like that. Fuck this, man. Like this, that's fucking bullshit.
Hell yeah, get him.
Eat shit, man.
Get him. Do it. Oh no.
My controller, it's disconnected. You're fucking kidding me.
Bad luck. That's bad luck. Bad luck, bro. Damn.
Oh my god, dude.
He had it. So I found out that there's two bosses that I haven't faced that are back towards the beginning. That I have to go back and fight.
Fuck!
Gonna happen to you? Nah. Not me. I'm too level-headed. Too cool-headed, bro. Ain't gonna happen to me.
I'm gonna go with the opposite of what chat is saying. Chat is saying to
Into the 5 in a row. I know. It's awful, bro.
He wasn't listening. I wasn't listening at all. Are you fucking kidding me? I spent 4 hours on a boss and then I get fucking hit with this dialogue? Yeah, I wasn't fucking listening for shit. I don't give a fuck what this child has to say. I don't care, okay? Gives me a fucking headache.
Problem with not Bluetoothing controller, or you just get a wired controller, bro. That's the easiest way. Wow, what was that? The kick. That's our kick. Oh, Ninja! It's the Ninja. What's he doing? Oh, he's dead. He's gonna die. Yeah. He resurrects and he's gonna get shut down. Yep. There he goes. Come on. I always see it coming. I've given you the Hashira card you wanted the other day. All right. Oh God. Just back up, dude. There you go. Grab it there. Ha ha. Morte. Fake ninja.
Die!
Okay, I will do.
You can't do it again, bitch!
Lady Butterfly.
Suck my dick, you whore!
This guy's hard, but I did figure out something about him that I didn't know. Once you get him to about half health, his stamina bar slows down. Just punching his camera. Okay.
Oh my god, come on, man.
It's too good, bro. He's about to pass out from that scream, man.
Whoa, holy shit. I just blacked. Whoa. Whoa.
Told you. Oh, you guys.
Don't do
I didn't
that.
know I was sitting in front of it. Yeah, stance bar.
Sheep. That son of a fucking bitch.
Bro, who is that? Oh my god. Who is that enemy? Holy crap. It looks tough. Throws his coffee cup. Like, I'm out of coffee. Oh, there it is.
Come on! I fucking dodged it! This game is so fucking stupid, dude! Fucking threw me off a mountain!
And you can't revive when they throw you off a mountain. A lot of people got mad at the ogre, huh?
Oh, give a... Oh! Oh, where's the... Ah!
That face. Oh, it's too good. Oh, this guy again. Okay, let's see.
Let's go, bro! Let's go!
Really? He's not even like a main boss. Oh my god. You did that to yourself, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Is that it? That's good. Not bad. Not bad.
Video games should be more accessible. Dark Souls needs an easy mode.
Easy mode, huh?
Doesn't get good.
Enemy fighters coming at you, Fox! Here they come! These guys just keep coming! Man, there's just no end to these guys!
What?
Surprise attack coming from above! Watch out, Fox!
Dark Souls needs an easy mode? Is that what it's just spamming
Move
it?
Fox! He's right behind you! Fire! Fire! Don't let him through! Never give up! Trust your instincts!
Don't ever give up, my son.
It's a conversation that tends to pop up anytime From Software is about to release a new title. But it's not exclusive to them. There seems to be a group that's getting louder and louder asking for accessibility and difficulty
Why?
options. Stuff that allows people of all skill levels to play and enjoy any game. Now, this series of tweets by Tamur Hussein is what sparked my desire to touch on this subject. Touch on it with my Moonlight Greatsword if you get my drift. But hold on, I can't do this video proper justice without putting up my Dark Souls disc plates. The sponsor of today's video.
Oh God,
And look,
no, thank you. I got you.
so order some.
All right, let's.
Depends on it being difficult to
Okay.
the point where it's inaccessible for some.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun.
Cut that last part off, and you have an amazing question. The harsher the desert, the more satisfying the oasis. The power
True.
of Firelink Shrine's tone and ambiance comes from the relief you feel by being there. The
Exactly.
relief you feel is caused by the brutal, harsh conditions
Yeah.
you feel outside of it.
When you sit
This
there
is
and
the
you
place
face an
where
enemy
most
forever
sane
and you
people
feel
go
like
to
the
get away
best
from all
you
that
can
shit.
when you beat
I
him.
am safe here. Nothing can hurt me unless I attack this guy, which I always do. If dying of thirst, being attacked by bandits, or freezing to death are not constant risks in the desert, then I ask you, what makes an oasis special?
I sure did.
Your question
I
only
sure did.
solidifies why Dark Souls
Raid Shadow
difficulty
Legends.
is perfect
Absolutely.
the way it is. Excusing the bullshit, of course. But this is why the bonfires became such an iconic piece of imagery. They represent hope. Are you saying the heartbreaking story of Artorias and Sif is only meaningful because you smashed up some tree monsters in a way that others can't? Why do you need to defeat hard enemies and bosses to experience that same emotional gut punch of understanding the story? Okay, let's be real. If you can't beat the tree monsters, you're not going to be able to beat Sif. Tamor, I know you're trying to make a point with these dumb rhetorical questions, but I'm going to give you some real answers you probably weren't expecting. Artorias is a tragic character because you fight him in his weaker form. The dude is using a great sword with one hand. You
Yeah,
know
true.
How much strength you need to do that? He's been corrupted by
The second he
darkness.
slammed the door,
So when
an
you hear
ad
characters
came.
Talk about how Artorias was this legendary knight. You think, holy shit, what was he
What,
like
better
at
than
his
Raid?
power? You're meant
Raid's
to
actually
ask,
pretty
if
good.
this absolute unit fell to the darkness of the abyss, what fucking chance do I have? It raises the stakes and makes the abyss something truly terrifying. The story of Artorias isn't meaningful because they're just tough bosses. That's just what makes it more significant. Get a grip. Give every single From Software game an easy mode for all I care. If they want to do it, let them make it so anyone and everyone can play them. Those that argue otherwise are not real fans of those games or From Soft. Just gatekeepers. What's that? You say you have well thought out and valid opinions on
I
this
am.
matter?
I do like
Well,
the
I don't
Marvel
care. I'm
mobile,
not gonna
mobile
listen
game.
to them.
Marvel
You're not a
Strike
real
Force? I
fan
love it.
Since you think differently than I do.
You wanna take a
Now,
shot,
I wanted
baby?
to take a more
Alright.
respectful tone in responding to Tamura's tweets, but who's the one gatekeeping here? What makes you the adjudicator on who's a real fan or not? No one will force you to make it easier for yourself. I'm gonna repeat this part of your tweet for emphasis. Nobody will force you to make it easier for yourself.
Exactly, Harry, exactly.
Only you can beat Dark Souls. From Software is not going to make it easier for you. Nobody
Exactly,
can force you to get good. You are the master of your destiny.
It is not our ability.
His house looks super messy. Is it me?
It is our choices.
Holy crap.
Act like we all didn't get our cheeks clapped by the Capra Demon, or the Bed of Chaos. Was
I'm
a
just
walk in the
now,
park.
like,
It wasn't.
realizing it.
I don't mean to pick on Timur. I got nothing against the guy personally. It's just I see these same
He looks
points
like he
echoed
has
in the
such
voices
a
of
mess
others,
going
and
on
it
in the
brings
background.
A buttload of toxicity.
Oh my
If
God.
you want to have a conversation about difficulty,
Man, like the posters
accessibility,
and
From
the, you know,
Software's games,
the
why are you
games and all
closing
the
doors
figurines
on
and
other
everything,
people's
but that,
opinions? By doing that, you are only
his whole
embracing
area over
ignorance.
there just
You can
looks
go on with your
bad.
life telling everyone how you beat the hard boss, and everyone will continue to not care. Meanwhile, a whole bunch of others will finally be able to experience what
Ninja
they,
Zero,
From
check pizza's
Software,
DMs. I will.
offer in their
Give me a second,
totality.
alright?
Good guess, but actually no.
That is simply not true. You would
you
experience
doing?
a butchered, neutered version of the game. A version
No.
From Software not only doesn't want to make, but doesn't want you to play.
His
A
office
Souls
looks
game
terrible.
Without the difficulty might as well be a racing game without the racing. But there's also a lot of people who genuinely wonder.
If that's his
why
office,
does it
oh my
matter?
God.
How does
It looks bad.
affect you, Act Man? Don't worry.
Ask, and I will answer.
Should the Souls games have an easy mode or accessibility features? The short answer is no. Because it already has one. And hey, that's coming from the guys who did the Demon Souls remake. But before I elaborate, Welcome to my TED Talk on what it means for a game to be accessible. Because the more people that can play and enjoy something, the better it is, right?
Were it so easy.
There are a metric assload of video games in the world. Different genres,
Yeah,
separate styles,
a bunch.
they vary in length and challenge. The diversity in this industry is infinite. But you can't always please everyone. Some companies like Activision want their products to appeal to as many people as possible, while others are satisfied making games for
No,
a
that's
smaller
not
niche
true.
Audience. Both are completely fine.
Games
It all
just
depends
cater
on
to
what
their
the
own
developer's
audience.
goals are. If you already have a fan base, it can be tough to experiment. Halo
Yeah.
4 copied many things from Call of Duty thinking it would capture some of that audience.
And it didn't.
They just went back to Call of Duty.
Exactly.
With the territory of any business, who are you marketing to?
Boom.
Would you be surprised if I told you that fans of Star Wars are much more likely to buy a Star Wars video game than people
Right.
who aren't fans?
I don't believe it.
Even if you have the most specific needs, I guarantee there's something out there for everyone. Just
True.
like IGN says.
It is a little something for everyone.
My point is,
No,
if
it is
you're
not.
Seeing Nazis in a World
Hold on,
War
that's
II
not true.
video game, don't fucking
Absolutely
buy
not.
a World War II video game. Go play something else.
You didn't ask for this. You didn't choose this.
Games should be accessible in the sense that you shouldn't have to spend 70 hours in Battlefront 2 before you can play as Darth Vader.
Right.
A game should literally be playable at
Yeah.
the time you buy it. But Star Wars games don't have to be accessible to people that aren't fans of Star Wars. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't have a clue what you're talking about, Phil. Not a fucking clue.
Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and Elden Ring. None of these titles have ever needed or would be better off with an easy mode. And the reason why is that goes against the very foundation of this franchise. Its identity, the community, and the game's mechanics. An easy mode betrays the very tone
It
and
really
atmosphere
does.
that From
It
Software
really
is
does.
aiming to establish. One of oppressive circumstances and a weak character battling against the odds. That's where the satisfaction and joy comes from, conquering those challenges.
Because when you get it, you're just like, yeah.
Which is why the
I did
designers
it.
often put you up against a tough boss at the beginning. Death and failure are part of the gameplay, but they're also intrinsic to the story.
Like
It's
easy mode in Black Ops 2.
literally in
Listen,
the title of
every
Sekiro.
Call of Duty
I'll
game
go right
I've
back
beaten
to
on
where it
veteran
all
difficulty.
began. Demons' Souls. Oh boy, this kicked everyone's ass their first time playing. And me too, I was sitting there like, how the hell do I beat the Flame Lurker? Where the shit do I get materials to upgrade my gear? What is World Tendency? Why is half my health bar missing? What the fuck? But you know what I did when I had trouble? When I couldn't figure out what to do or where to go? I sought help.
Wait, that's illegal.
Stop it.
No, wait, that's illegal.
Yes, from the internet and the
Yeah,
game.
the
I started
internet, bro.
paying attention to the bloodstains. How did other players die in this area? How can I avoid that? I read messages on the ground warning me of hidden enemies or
Same
pointing me to
dude who
secret
said the
items.
game crap insulted the Souls fan base
Try fist,
and got all
try
mad
tongue,
about how he
but
wasn't
hold.
being
And
welcomed in.
eventually I
Well, that's
mastered
why.
and beat Demon Souls, and 10 years later I did it again. Let me make it clear, there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking people tips or looking up a guide. I think
For
you should
real.
only do that when absolutely necessary. Like after dying to the Dragon God for the 7th time, it's like, okay, fuck it, just tell me how to beat this asshole.
Yeah.
Souls
Yeah.
games are built
For
around
real.
community interaction. The difficulty encourages discussion and engagement. Oh, how did you beat Ornstein and Smo? What weapons did you use?
Yeah.
Where did you find those? Really, the best armor in the game is in Anne Orlando, huh? Oh, and I can also summon Solaire for this fight? I should try that. I'll admit these titles can be way harder if you don't have an internet connection, but even so, the developers leave messages and you can summon NPCs without it. What people like Tamura are asking for is a menu option that they click at the start and
The guy you're watching
instantly
right
make the rest
now
of the
watched
game
some
easier.
bad
This
Elden Ring
franchise
takes.
is
What do you
based
mean?
Entirely on trial and error difficulty as an homage to old school games. This series that emphasizes difficulty.
Well, hopefully he doesn't watch mine because he'll know. He'll know.
Well, don't
I got
wanna figure
mad at
shit out.
Margit,
I don't
bro.
wanna make the game
But I
easier
beat
for
every boss
myself.
in that game,
I
so
want
whew.
you to do that for me. Now, not everyone who believes Dark Souls should have an easy mode thinks like that, but I reckon some people are coming at this from an entitled point of view. If you desire an easy mode, then why are you playing these games at all?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Souls. That is why you came, is it not?
You got to know the game's going to be hard. It's like,
difficulty settings are perfect for most franchises, but that's the whole
like when I
point
told
of the
Pud,
Souls
I was like,
series.
yeah,
There's
you know,
one
Elden Ring's going to be really
set
hard, you know.
experience that everyone plays through. Same enemies, same locations.
People called Elden Ring
same
crap
health,
for no
damage,
good reason.
everything.
Graphics and
You
gameplay.
know,
The
the
gameplay and
old
graphics are amazing on Elden
While
Ring.
mostly used in
The
a
hell?
holy sense, it actually has some truth here. Learn the mechanics of the game. Understand how you can make your life easier. No matter
Great
my
Shinobi.
previous
I haven't faced that
experience
guy
with
yet.
Software
Nope.
titles, every
Yeah.
time a new one drops, I think
Nope.
I'm hot shit and I get my ass kicked like everybody else. It's about effort. People want to be rewarded for doing as little as possible. That's not how Dark Souls works.
Not on your
Satisfaction
PC? What do you
comes from
mean?
Difficulty. Blue Point Games themselves posted 180 different help videos for Demon Souls. If you're struggling, then do something about it.
Oh, magic conch shell, what do we need to do to
beat the nameless king?
nothing?
The shell has spoken!
Nothing. We can't just sit
Oh, man, what are you talking about? Yes, it
Otherwise,
does. It
you're
looks
gonna go
great.
hollow.
Don't you dare go hollow.
There's
It looks
already
great.
an easy
I
difficulty.
don't want to hear it.
It's called a sorcery build. You can cheese everything from
For real,
afar.
sorcery is
Right.
so easy.
Dark Souls has countless difficulty modifiers built into it. Some I've just described, like summoning phantoms. You can grind souls.
Basically, with the boss on the
Upgrade
second phase that gets
your
one shot now.
equipment,
Oh,
kindle
what boss is that?
bonfires for more Estus and healing. Use some of those consumable items. Experiment with different builds. God forbid you get stuck somewhere and try going to a different area.
Yeah, I know.
Let you do that, you know.
It's rough though, because you
Run
get to an
through
area
the
and you're like, I
rooms
want to
right
beat
away
this
to
so
grab a
bad.
Firekeeper sword
But
to
I mean, you could always walk
boost
away.
How good your Estus and healing is.
You really
That's
can.
a tip to help new players get better. All the information you need to beat and master these games.
Why
is
do
out
you
there.
think I got
It's
this
because
going
they're so
on?
fair that
Because
that's
as soon as we
entirely
get enough,
possible.
I'll
Doing
get a
the
new
effort and
PC. I
research
already
will
told you.
Drastically improve your success.
Thank
Some
you very
people have
much.
gone, like the story and art style route. Like people should be able to appreciate that even if they can't beat the game. It's like, bro, you got to spend time to learn what the story's about too. You think that shit's accessible? My boy Vati must have put in thousands of hours just to get people to understand it. And if you're not willing to put forth the effort to beat a boss, why should you be rewarded with the bits of story that come along with it? But okay, how would an easy mode work?
I'm not doing all
Let's
that.
think about this. Because now we have to completely change every aspect of the game, which poses
Rocks
new
are in the
challenges for
cutscene,
the
but all at
developers.
once.
So, you know how Call of Duty used to have a playlist
What
called
boss?
Boot Camp where only people like level 10 and under could
Oh,
play?
yeah, I remember
Well,
that
they ended up
crap.
scrapping that in later games because too many people would go in on Smurf accounts and just
Yep.
completely ruin the experience.
Yeah.
What's stopping people from twinking, smurfing, and invading players in easy mode? Just get rid of the PvP and then there's no problem. Really? You want to toss out the entire multiplayer component? You see how the easy mode is just cutting out content from the game itself? Like, what the fuck is the point of Solaire now? Now we have to change the story and Solaire's role in it in the easy mode. I would say here's a white
Oh,
stone.
no.
Join up in jolly cooperation.
Moon Knight's a
but
Fortnite
you
skin?
picked easy mode,
Oh.
and you're a little bitch.
Listen, I love.
Okay,
I don't know if you guys have been
keep
watching
jolly
Moon Knight. It's been
cooperation, but
amazing.
prevent hostile
It's been
invaders.
amazing. I'm all caught up.
Well,
Except for last
you
night's
just
episode. I
separated
didn't
the
see that
player
one.
base to appease a group of people who can't be fucked to learn
Weenie
games
Hut
mechanics in
Juniors.
the first place. So you might as well just play in offline mode if that's the case. Oh hey, you mind telling me how covenants are gonna work now? Because those are relying on PvP. You talk about how much you want to experience the story, but now we're cutting chunks of that out too. So now we're in a situation where you either cut out the PvP entirely or you keep it and you let people in the easy mode get absolutely destroyed. It's apparent to anyone who's actually played these games that if you sit down and try to think through the logistics of an easy
Mute
mode,
pizza.
in 5
Who
minutes
muted
you should
pizza?
realize what an
Lordy.
absolute disaster it would be.
Bring pizza
But people
back.
asking for it haven't done that. Why are you so confident? You don't know what you're talking about. You see, the excuse that this doesn't affect you if you don't choose to use it, it doesn't hold up under scrutiny. Because no matter what, you have to separate the player base. And let's say you have an easy mode. What happens when a player's like, damn, turns out this is too easy? You gonna give people the option to change difficulties mid-playthrough? I don't think so. Guess that guy's gotta restart. So let's say FromSoft wants
True.
to go back and reprogram Dark Souls with an easy mode. Those two archers in Anne Orlando.
He's going crazy? Why is he going crazy?
Knock back on the arrows. Probably get rid of them
I can't
entirely.
because I'm watching
How do you
this.
make the
At the end of this, I
easier?
can be able to watch it.
Go back and program it not to attack as much? Maybe keep the tiles from falling? Alright, what about these wheelie bastards? Well, you can't just lower their damage, you gotta make them stun less. What about items and locations that aren't easy to find? You want new players to find these things too, right? We gonna put down a sign in Firelink that says, hey, go sit in the nest for 15 seconds? I could give you 20 minutes worth of examples. Asking for an easy mode is basically asking From Software to make two separate games. Because
McDonald's ad.
doesn't change the mechanics. There's just far too many problems that arise. And that's besides the fact that Dark Souls would not have the popularity, the fan base, or the reputation it does if it came with an easy mode. Imagine a world where comparing Dark Souls to everything is something that people don't do. But the most important
Yeah,
part
people
of all
do
this,
compare
if
Dark
From
Souls to
Software
so many
added an
games,
easy
bro.
mode, it would rob the player of the experience they are intended to have. It would trivialize the game, the sense of accomplishment, the challenges. But don't take my word for it. Hear it from Miyazaki himself.
Yeah, that would be
We don't
insane.
include a difficulty
That'd
selection
be insane.
because we want to bring everyone to the same level of discussion and the same level of enjoyment. So we want everyone to first face that
Basically shut him up
challenge
for a
and
joke for 10
overcome it
minutes.
in
I remember,
some way
yeah,
that suits them as a
Lordy
player.
did. He
Want
muted him for
everyone
10
to feel
minutes.
that sense of accomplishment. We feel if there's different difficulties, that's going
Demon
to
of
segment and
Hatred. Oh,
fragment
that
the
looks
user
cool.
base.
When am
People
I gonna
will have
face
different
him?
experiences based on different difficulty level. By not shilling to a larger audience, From Software shows that they are committed to their core fans. What I'm trying to get across is video games, and indeed all media, should not have to sacrifice their identity just so more people can feel like, oh, I can enjoy this thing. And some people are going to label me as a toxic gatekeeper, but okay. I think Dead Space should have a less scary option, where the necromorphs are more cartoony and they talk like SpongeBob.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how
I
are
think
you?
we should discard
I
the
love Dead
rating
Space, by the
system.
way.
It's too discriminatory. Every game should be rated E for everyone.
Hell yeah.
The most
Manhunt
accessibility.
was
And then
great.
Everyone can enjoy this scary horror game that's no longer scary and doesn't provide the intended experience.
You might have seen him before.
If something feels inaccessible
Tell Pizza
to
to
you,
get his ass
then
back in here.
perhaps you should reflect on your own taste and ask, is this really for me? When I played Civilization 5, I went to the tutorial, the Part 1 tutorial. After spending 20 minutes in it, I still had no idea what I was doing.
Yep.
I didn't get it. That's okay.
I've done
This
that
game's not
with
for me.
that game.
I don't hate it. But I think this topic of making the difficulty easier is actually distracting from the real conversation.
Dead Space
of
was amazing,
making
bro.
games
Beat all
more
3 of them. They
accessible.
were awesome.
Let's not roadblock people with a paywall or demand they
For real.
grind exorbitant amounts of time. Developers and companies should spend more time focusing on making the game literally playable for people with disabilities. Again, you don't have to take my word for it. Hear it from Donovan Cryptdaddy. The debate on difficulty options for disabled people every time a new popular game is about to come out is distracting from corporations that should be focusing on figuring out different / cheaper accessible controllers so they can play like everyone else,
Exactly.
no matter the settings. Accessibility should be attained through remappable keys.
Right.
The original Dark Souls port wasn't accessible.
He's
to
absolutely
PC
right
players
about that,
because
by the
they
way.
kept the fucking Xbox 360 button inputs.
Okay, we're gonna have a lot of trouble. Look, press every button.
Be E or F, bro.
Okay, what press button?
It was Q.
You know, things
Q.
like offering
Okay,
subtitles in
usually
different
it's right there.
languages, clear tutorials, a colorblind mode.
One of the
that
first
sort of
horror
thing.
games you've ever
At the
played
end
was
of the
Dark
day,
Dead
mostly
Space?
agree that video games should offer a variety of
Never
difficult
played Manhunt?
options and challenges. However, unless you want to make the game more challenging, this is specifically not the case.
Or there was
with
even like
Souls
Resident
games.
Evil
And
back in the
really,
day.
It is up to the developers. If they want to have one set difficulty, one
What do you
set
mean,
experience, that's totally fine. But From Software's titles have challenge and difficulty as the cornerstone of their identity. Asking them to throw that away is simply discouraging you from becoming a better player.
Not a bad explanation. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, hold on, because I gotta look at Pizza's messages here. Pizza, just get back in the chat. Stop being that way. Oh, yeah. This is who I was asking for the other day. When activated, you can add one of the mist-breathing spell cards with deck to your hand. When attacked, you can discard a Demon Slayer-type monster and negate. Ooh. Lord Tangan. When destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, deal damage equal to half this monster's attack. When activated from the graveyard, banish this card and check the top 3 cards in your deck and put them in an order of your choice. Oh, I don't like this guy very much. When someone select one spell trap card on your opponent's side of the field and see what it is, select another spell trap card on your opponent's field and send it to the graveyard. Yeah, those would be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do it this weekend. That's fine. Manhunt got banned. I remember Manhunt got banned. Where I can't stand your New York Italian voice. Fake Florida boy. Shut up, bro. Man, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I need to start talking like this. Then all of a sudden, everybody in Florida going to go ahead and accept me. What's that? Where were we? This one? Oh, the pacifist run. I'm not a huge fan. Like, I like Iron Pineapple, but it's like, I know this is going to be a long one.
Can you beat Elden Ring without attacking? At a glance, this question sounds absurd. I thought the same thing at first, but maybe it's not. This game has a mechanic called Spirit Summoning, which allows you to summon enemies to fight for you. With this ability, it seemed at least theoretically possible.
Yeah, that's
These
fine.
Summons could kill each boss.
Show us pieces of messages? Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not.
There's a surprising number of tools beyond just summoning I can make use of too.
Yeah, we'll do the podcast. We'll do the podcast. It's fine.
But I wanted to at least make
Saturday, right?
So here's my journey playing as a pacifist in Elden Ring.
I aim to get the Hashira done one day.
Since it's the class with the highest faith stat. Faith would be a key part of my build for the entire run because healing incantations affect nearby
Spy X family. Next, what are you talking about?
Essential to keeping the spirits I summon alive. I also chose the Fanged Imp Ashes as my keepsake so I'd have a solid starting option for spirit summoning. And look at this little guy. Look at his face. He doesn't want to hurt anybody. He's great. With that, I was in the game, died to the tutorial boss, woke up in Limgrave, and then ran over here to unlock leveling and my horse. After that, I immediately fast traveled to the Church of Ella so Ronnie could give me the Spirit Calling Bell. I now had the ability to summon spirits, but I wanted to gain a few quick levels first. Normally, I'd run over to the big screaming dragon in Caelid and kill it with a bleed weapon to get a huge chunk of runes, but that wasn't an option on a pacifist run. Instead, I decided to fight this knight cavalry on the bridge nearby. I couldn't kill him myself, but gravity could.
Wow.
Enemy killed indeed. That was enough for 19 levels, which I split between
Tifu mid-streamer.
I wanted to get a few more easy runes by killing the bosses in Celia. If you jump just right on this wall, you can get over the boss door and enter the arena without walking through the boss fog. This allows you to fight the boss without them fighting back. They'll just stand there and take it. So I summoned my imps and sat back to watch. Funnily enough, this took 2 attempts because the first time I tried this, the imps pushed one of the bosses behind the fog wall at the back of the arena, so they couldn't get him. But yeah, second attempt I got him, and a few thousand more runes. I then went back to Limgrave to prepare a bit more.
Was that really being pacifist though? Because you're still summoning something.
But I also managed to defeat a couple more bosses along the way. First, check out this bear fight.
Pizza is toxic? Yeah, you're telling me. Paul, and I remember you were like that at one point.
If you mash out of this bear's grab attack, it'll fall through the floor and die. Once again, I'm not killing these guys, gravity is. Next, you can summon Blythe for this fight against the Bloodhound Knight if you spoke to him first in the Mistwood Ruins. Blythe is so strong that he can just solo.
Rest in peace, Blythe.
It wasn't even necessary for me to provide any healing.
Right.
You're not attacking, then it's passive, but you're summoning the things that attack.
Rodrika to get the jellyfish ashes. I wasn't sure if I'd use them, but I wanted the potential option for later. With that, I was ready to take on the first major boss, Margit. Naturally, I summoned Rogier to help. He might be a mage, but he apparently multi-classed into being a tank because he can take a beating. I also went with my Fanged Imps since they can inflict bleed. Bleed is extremely powerful because it does a flat percentage of damage every time it procs. On bosses, that amount is 10% of their maximum.
Holy crap!
Next, I just had to keep Rogier and the imps alive long enough with my healing for them to kill Margit. This is where the skill part of this run comes in. Keeping summons alive with healing is this fun little minigame where I had to make sure I was close enough for them to receive the heal, but far enough away so that I didn't get interrupted by the boss's attacks. It's this balancing act that took a bit of getting used to, but it was really rewarding when I managed to pull it off consistently. Sometimes I would keep my distance, but sometimes I would just get in there behind the boss and hope it would reach my allies. This was tough. I failed again and again and again.
You're gonna go?
And again. I thought maybe if I just landed my heals a bit better, I could do it. I got really close a couple times, but I decided I needed just a little extra boost to push me over the edge. Maybe like the buff from the Commander Standard. The Commander Standard is a weapon that has a skill which boosts the attack and defense of nearby allies by 20% for 30 seconds.
I'll be right back. I gotta
could
pee.
get this by defeating Commander O'Neill in the Caelid Swamp. Could I do this without attacking though? Absolutely.
Skeleton Knight is super good. I was gonna watch it.
If I decide to hang out near some swamp geysers and Commander O'Neill just happens to follow me and get himself killed in the process, I'm just an innocent bystander. And this worked perfectly. I got the weapon with no issue. I ran back to Margit for round 2 with the weapon buff this time. I was landing my heals, the damage seemed good, but it was just barely not enough to finish the job. It was time to upgrade my imps. I took the side path around the castle and ran into Liurnia. In case you didn't know, this triggers Rodrika to go back to the round table hold, and with her there, I now have the ability to level up my summons. Could I have leveled up my imps several times and steamrolled Margit? Yes, but that seemed like less fun, so I only upgraded them once. Okay, Margit again, round 3. And this time, I finally got him. It really came down to the wire. Next, I ran straight to Godric. And side note, I committed to playing as a pacifist for the entire game, not just boss fights. That meant I had to run by pretty much every enemy encounter, since summoning was only an option when this symbol was on the screen, usually only around bosses. But yeah, Godric. I summoned Nefeli for this fight, and just like Rajier, she was a huge help due to how tanky she was. I also upgraded my imps to +2 and went with them again as well. And this worked decently well. The imps were doing damage, but keeping Nefeli alive long enough was a problem. And once she was dead, the imps would just get deleted by Godric. They're pretty fragile. I tried a couple more times, but I realized the damage just wasn't high enough to kill Godric in time. So I had a choice. Upgrade my imps again, or find a new strategy. I opted for the latter option because I thought this video would be more fun with a variety of spirits and problem solving instead of just winning through raw stats. I decided to go with the Rotten Stray summon, which you can get from the edge of the swamp in Caelid. This little guy might look weak, but he's a secret powerhouse because he can inflict Scarlet Rot after attacking something enough times. And in case you didn't know, Scarlet Rot is essentially a powered up version of poison which does damage over time for 3 minutes. With that in mind, I summoned the Rot Dog without even upgrading him just to see how he'd do. First attempt, the dog died pretty much immediately, but on the second attempt, he managed to proc Scarlet Rot. Then, I did my best to keep Nefeli alive for as long as I could. Eventually she died, of course, but it was fine. I just stood back and watched as Scarlet Rot finished the job. Godric down. Now, I had a few choices of where to go next, but I decided my first priority should be unlocking a good spot to farm runes so I could reliably level up if necessary, since I was running past all the enemies and skipping most side bosses. The best place for farming was Mogwyn Palace, and you can unlock this pretty early on by following Vari's questline. He's the "You Are Maidenless" guy with the white mask. I met him at the Rose Church, and he gave me a few bloody fingers to invade people with. From here, I could progress by invading 3 players. Luckily, these didn't need to be successful invasions where I killed the other players. Just an attempt was enough. So I did that, he gave me a white cloth, I covered it with blood from the Church of Inhibition, gave it back to him, and boom, I was now a cult member with access to the Mogwyn Palace. I then rode my horse down to the southeast part of the zone. This is a somewhat infamous farming spot due to how early on you can access it and how many runes you'll get from enemies here. The most common method of farming is by shooting this giant bird with an arrow and making it run off a cliff nearby. However, I wasn't going to do this since that was a violation of my character's pacifist lifestyle. Instead, I chose to get on my horse, jump over this rock by the cliff, and watch the little red guys roll off to their death. Was this slower than the bird method? Yes, but it was still pretty decent, and I got 2,000 runes for each guy that fell. Back to the overworld. Next up on my list was to get a better healing incantation.
They just basically made everything kill themselves.
Brother Corin to leave the round table hold. I then found him on the side of the road where he sold me Great Heal, a nice little upgrade that heals about 50% more than the normal heal. With that, I was ready for my second demigod boss fight, Radahn. The cool thing with Radahn is that you can summon a bunch of NPCs to
you don't even gotta touch Radahn.
Resummon them when they die. So to beat this fight,
You don't have to touch Radahn at all.
Staying alive and resummoning as much as I could. And while I did try that for a bit, I realized quickly that this would take a fair bit of effort, and I had a more fun idea in mind. I got Radahn to follow me all the way to the western edge of his arena. Then I jumped up the side of the cliff using my years of Skyrim expertise. It took a bit of patience, but I eventually got Radahn to follow me.
Easy.
And then
wow.
He mastered gravity magic, but he did not master gravity itself.
That's
Another
crazy.
demigod down. Before leaving, I rode over to the nearby catacombs and grabbed the Radahn Soldier Ashes. I wanted to try them out on my next stop, Raya Lucaria. I upgraded them to +3 for the wolf boss here. And you know what? They're actually not bad. This was a good choice. They
Damn, dude.
Damage, and I managed to keep their health mostly topped off.
That's crazy.
Heal for the entire fight. With the red wolf defeated, I could run up and get the item I came here for, the Radagon Icon Talisman. This slightly increases the casting speed for sorceries and incantations. And if I was going to be casting healing constantly, this seemed like a necessity. And then I left Raya Lucaria because I didn't even want to attempt Renala. Not only was she not necessary to fight at this point, but her first phase alone seemed like it would be a nightmare to deal with for summons that would run around trying to target 20 different enemies. Anyway, I wanted to get to Lendl, but to do that, I needed to beat the Draconic Tree tree sentinel at the entrance. Out of curiosity, I let the Radon soldiers take a crack at it, but they got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, you get
Every hit
demolished.
staggered them for a few seconds, so it felt like upgrading them wasn't going to cut it here.
The horse is holding
Time
him.
for the Rotten Stray again. On my level 1 playthrough, I managed to get by this part with poison, so I figured Scarlet Rot could work here too. I brought out my +3 Rot Dog to see if that'd be enough. The dog died pretty quickly, though it managed to proc Scarlet Rot before dying, so I just ran away and waited nearby to watch it finish the job.
Really? Oh.
Close. All I had to do was keep the dog alive a bit longer so it could get some more damage off. I upgraded into +5 and tried again.
Ha!
I upgraded him to +6 and tried
Absolutely. Again. Yeah. I'll play Cross Duel when it comes out. Wow.
Perfect. At this point, it seemed like the Rotten Stray might work for everything. Except, no, he wouldn't, because the next boss was the Spirit of Godfrey.
Yeah.
And I'm no scientist.
Immune.
I had a feeling poison wasn't going to work on a ghost.
He's
So I
immune.
left to get a couple more options for spirit summoning in the city of Nokron. However, before I left Lendl, I made one quick stop to pick up the Deathbed Dress. This is a chest piece that passively heals nearby allies. This effect is very minor with something like 2 HP per second, but hey, every bit helps. And as an extra bonus, check out the fashion. This sad man was rocking that dress. On to Nokron. Here I picked up the Great Shield Soldier Ashes. This is what I would use for the next fight. Before I left though, I wanted to also grab the Mimic Tier since I had a feeling
go do what you're gonna do, babe.
To get to that,
come
I must
home.
defeat the Mimic boss. Fun fact with this
Love
guy,
you.
you can unequip all your weapons and armor before starting the fight, and the Mimic will spawn in with nothing. After doing that, I just sat back and watched my dog kill him. No need for me to even heal, since the Mimic was only doing 1 damage per hit. After that, I ran deeper into Nokron, unlocked this fog wall with a stone sword key, and grabbed the Mimic Tier Ashes. Just a couple more things before I was ready for Godfrey. First, I grabbed the 2 Fingers Prayer Book from the Fortified Manor in Lendl to give to the Turtle Pope. With this, I learned the Lord's Heal, which is a tier 3 version.
Yeah, Goresh uses his money, bro, from YouTube on his
heals nearby allies for 90 seconds.
on his Dragon Ball account.
So between that and the death
I heard him say that when I watched one of his videos.
Before even accounting for the other healing. Lastly, I upgraded my Great Shield soldiers to +6, and I was good to go. It was
Damn.
These shield guys are incredible. And
I actually used them for a minute.
And they each hold a great shield
On Godfrey?
block while attacking. As long as they're facing the target correctly and not getting hit from behind, they take almost no damage. I did step in and heal every now and then, but for the most part, I just stood back and watched. Their damage output being low didn't matter because they just weren't going to die. Godfrey down. This wasn't even close. After the fight, I grabbed Blessing of the Erdtree from the Queen's Bedchamber. This functions identically to Blessing's Boon, but it's 12 HP per second instead of 8. With that, I was ready for Morgott. And in case you didn't know, you can actually summon Melina to help with this fight. She's an interesting summon. They gave her the same moveset as the Black Knife Assassins, so she'll dodge around quite a bit. She also has this big AoE Healing Tree move, which is incredibly helpful if it comes in at the right time. I decided to go with the Great Shield Soldiers again to fight alongside her. Things seemed to be going pretty well. Healing wasn't too much of an issue, and they were blocking
Until
everything.
second phase.
I decided to do this move.
Yeah. Killed like all of them, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't exactly out-heal that one. No problem though, I just used Margit Shackle next time to cancel that move whenever he started it up. And this worked great.
Nice.
Phase 2. Because in Phase 2...
Phase 2, yep.
But Margit
Boom.
no longer works. On top of that, he also has a lot more elemental attacks that the Great Shield guys weren't too good at blocking. So, alright, seemed like the Great Shield soldiers weren't going to work for this one. Who can I count on?
Nah, she's gone. She went to the store.
Right, it's Rot Dog time again. My first attempt went pretty well. The dog managed to stay alive until the beginning of Phase 2. I tried to keep Melina alive too, but she got focused down pretty hard soon after. Then it was just me, Morgott, and the Scarlet Rot slowly killing him. Maybe if I just, hid here, I could do this. Oh shit. Yeah, unfortunately, my dodging skills were knocked apart and I died.
Wow.
Though it's very possible Scarlet Rot would have run out anyway. On the next attempt, it was going about the same, but then Melina came in with clutch timing on her healing tree right at the start of Phase 2, which went a long way in keeping her and the dog alive. From there, I just kept frantically healing as much as I could, and I got him, with both Melina and the dog surviving to the end. Next, it was on to the mountaintops of the giants. The next major boss was the Fire Giant.
No, that's not true. She went to go get groceries.
Turns out you can actually just get him to die from fall damage. If you fall
Bro, everyone, he doesn't do that anymore.
Take no damage.
Yeah, see?
So now's a good time to mention that this was all recorded on patch 1.03, and I believe one of the changes they made was fixing the bug where people fall to
they
the
fixed
floor.
it.
This was pretty bad.
They fixed
However,
it.
I wasn't about to give up. I had options. Option 1 was to summon Alexander to help with the fight. Unfortunately,
You could summon Alexander?
So that seemed like a terrible choice. Option 2
Where the
was
hell
to
can you
summon
summon Alexander, bro?
Summons to fight the giant straight up. but that massive health bar made this also feel impossible. Option 3 is a bit crazier. I could escape the boss arena on horseback with some precise jumping. There's a fog wall that's supposed to prevent this, but they didn't quite make it wide enough. From there, I could ride alongside the edge to this point right here. For some reason, I could summon spirits in this one small spot. Picture it like a tiny semicircle. What's also strange is that elevation was a factor for remaining in the summoning zone. If I got off my horse, I could no longer summon anything. And one more complication, some of the giant's attacks could still reach me, so I'd have to use my dismount iframes to avoid it, but then get back on my horse to remain in the summoning zone. So here's the plan. I would summon a spirit with a ranged attack to shoot at the giant while I stood next to it.
That seems like a whole, like a bunch of unnecessary look.
And luckily, yes, this might work.
Yeah,
Before attempting this properly,
yes.
I made a quick detour to the Ancestor Spirit in Siofra River so I could unlock the Ancestral Follower as a summon. It seemed like a decent option for a ranged summon. I upgraded him and brought him back for the fight. This kind of worked. The damage was low, but consistent. Keeping him alive wasn't an issue at first either because attacks that reached him were infrequent enough for me to heal. However, he got pushed back a little farther each time, and he made no effort to reposition to get back to me. Eventually, he was all the way behind a rock, and I couldn't get to him without leaving the summoning zone. To make matters worse, at around 25% health gone, the fire giant adds
They're
fire to his
fine.
moveset.
She went to go get a lock, so you stop eating the kid snacks. Bro, I don't eat the kid snacks,
I summoned
man.
the jellyfish.
I don't.
You know what? I'll use her name. Her name's
I got you.
Aurelia, as per the item description. Aurelia could poison the giant with the added bonus of floating back toward me whenever she got pushed back. I also decided to bring the Flame Protect Me incantation to reduce fire damage by 60% for the later parts of the fight. This whole process was very, very slow, but it was kind of working. Until, of course, Aurelia decided to hang out a little too close to the edge. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, it happens. Maybe it was just a fluke. Aurelia, I swear to God.
What are you guys doing?
I swear to God. Oh my God.
They're fine.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, after the third time this happened, I decided to pack it in. And what was even more demoralizing was the knowledge that even if I did manage to get to phase 2, I'm pretty sure I would get teleported back into the arena with my spirit summon who would immediately get destroyed. So that's it. I couldn't beat the fire giant, and there was no way to get to Fair Missoula. Or was there? There was actually a very useful glitch I could take advantage of. And if you've seen the any % speedrun of this game, you're probably already familiar with it. The wrong warp glitch. I'll give a quick rundown, but essentially this would just
Are you
teleport
serious?
to the start of Fair Missoula, where you typically go after defeating the fire giant. Step 1. Rest at the
You finished the cake when you got off stream. No, I didn't.
Point that teleports you to the side island of Fair
I don't
Missoula.
eat cake.
Step 3. Use the Memory of Grace item, which usually sends you back to your last site of grace, but very quickly open up your map to teleport to the Stormhill Shack site of grace before it finishes. Step 4. You should now be falling beneath the map, so quickly quit the game. Step 5. Reload your game, and you should now be at the start of Fair Missoula. I managed
this
to get
guy's
on my
for
first
real.
try, so I'm not exactly sure how strict the timing is, but if you fail, you can just retry until you get it. So yeah, I made it.
He went
and my
through a
reward for doing
whole
this
lot.
was getting to fight the Godskin duo. Oh boy. Fortunately, I could summon Bernal to help with this fight. I attempted this fight a couple times with the Great Shield Soldiers and the Rotten Stray, but I soon realized I needed something better. Among other things, the black flame attacks of the Godskin duo were just melting my summons and Bernal. I decided to get a stronger summon and upgrade to +10. So first up on my to-do list was to get more endgame upgrade materials for my spirits, and one source of those was the Consecrated Snowfield. Normally you have to collect 2 halves of a medallion and defeat a pretty tough boss to get there, but there's actually an easy way to skip this. If you come up here on the mountaintops of the giants and jump off this part of the cliff, you'll fall all the way down into the Consecrated Snowfield. Naturally, you'll die, but you'll have the option of respawning at a nearby Stake of Mirka. Then boom.
What are you two doing? Hold on. Do not procreate. Jesus.
Boom, you're in. After collecting
Okay, I'm kind of over this. I get it.
got deleted. I needed more than good healing to win this one. So before grinding it out,
Luthil the
I
Headless.
grabbed the Blasphemous Claw item.
Okay.
More like Sir Gideon, the dead guy. Got him. I just summoned my Mimic and spam rejection. This was very easy, and I had
He's
fun.
the easy boss anyway. How did he beat the last boss? Tell me how he beat the last boss.
So, yeah,
Or did he?
got this on my second try. I really can't overstate how powerful Erdtree
Mimic
was for
tier.
keeping my Mimic alive. And there you have it.
I knew he was going to use Mimic for the last one.
A single enemy.
I knew he was going to use Mimic on the last one. I was just waiting for it. Essentially. I love how mad people get. Wonderful.
Hey guys, in this episode I will be featuring the top 50 best moments in Elden Ring. Before
Well, it's
I start
fine
the
as long as it
episode,
can't,
I've got a
you
common
know,
question again
procreate
today.
yourself.
So tell me guys, if you had to play a real version of Elden Ring, how far would you get?
That dude is an ass. Look at Asmund. Asmund. Oh, funny his face. He was like, I got this! And they did not have it. XQC, what's going on with that?
Dude! This is so broken! This is so this is so
That boss wasn't even hard, bro. But then again, I was over leveled.
A ver. ¡Ha sido increíble esta cosa, eh!
I can't understand what he's saying, but it's funny. You got it, you got it. Dude, you're using a mage build. Just back up and, yeah, there you go. Ooh! Woo! Be back in an hour or so? Alright, bro, that's
I hope
fine.
they don't nerf them. I bet they're gonna nerf jump attacks. Hey, watch out for traps.
Yep, and you're dead.
Oh my god!
Anya? I know it's you. That boss was easy as well. It's crazy because everybody had so many problems with these bosses, but I did not. You're gonna fall.
The boss has an invisible wall.
Bro, Summit? Summit played Elden Ring for real? Damn.
I can't.
Wow. Wow.
There have been no Dark Souls where you can swim. Not a single one. You know, that's why Elden Ring is the best. They finally solved swimming.
What an idiot. For real, bro? Come
Well,
on.
well, well.
Baby. You
Well,
go color.
well, well.
You go color.
How
Fine.
to turn tables.
How to turn tables?
Oh my.
Ooh, gotcha.
I already know that little trick.
I've seen this guy before. Thought he had a different name though.
What? Look what, dude, somebody report that. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it, bro.
Oh,
He's dead. He's not even getting out of the way of any of them. Yeah, you can go color, baby.
You gotta
No.
you gotta get some momentum. Yeah, he realized, but the execution just wasn't quite there. The execution just wasn't. Oh man, let me show you how it's done.
He's
buddy.
gonna jump there?
I'll show you how it's done. All right.
That's a bad idea.
Jump and you dismount. No, you can't dismount in the air. Fuck.
Did a double jump. What?
My measurements were correct.
What an idiot.
Nein, Estus, ich bin direkt. Hier muss doch irgendwo ein Bonfire.
Oh, he's gonna get stabbed in the back. Yeah.
Oh mein Gott.
We're levitating.
Wow, she looks pissed. Ah!
I got killed by a tree.
There are games where if you see something like this,
Day 9 TV.
you're gonna see like a chest with some stuff behind it. But the Dark Souls games consistently had little paths like this, have like really significant quantities of combat and experience on the other side. Holy shit, there's literally just a chest. Don't I look like a dumbass?
Isn't that the chest that leads you to another location, though? You've almost got him, bro. Get him.
No?
Oh, you had him too far away. Go back. Go back.
It's still weak. It's still weak.
Yeah, it's still weak. Get him. Before he resets, bro. No! You gotta jump. What you doing, bro?
Oh.
Yeah, those death grows, bro. They're no joke.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Nope. You're not.
I'm not fine, you piece of...
Oh, come on, dude!
The freezing frames are a problem. I'll admit that. That's true. That boss was so easy. What are you doing over here? Looks like a teenage Ninja Turtle.
Oh my god.
Forgot what the hell the rest of it.
Top. Neck.
Mutant. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. 106 deaths? Oh my god. Lyric played? Lyric's dead. Yep. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Allow me to demonstrate what a Souls veteran can...
Dude, you know what's so funny is I was thinking the same thing. It does not matter. It does not matter. Ooh, what were you doing, bro?
That looks weird.
Why would you jump down it? If it looks weird, don't go down there. Dead. What the hell are you doing? Got plenty of health. What's he doing? What the hell? Yeah, Margit's probably what made everybody mad as hell. You can't, like...
Jump off the bridge.
Fuck, what is this, man?
What are you doing?
Me. Yat aşağı. Arkadaşını öldürdüm.
Watch him get killed by one of them.
Toes.
He never.
His little toes.
He doesn't like reach further enough. Yeah, I don't know. I just love that you can wind up boning yourself and getting into these dumb situations where it's like, well, I live here now, and I thought
I'm gonna fast travel now.
Yeah, right.
Hey, killed him.
Fuck that guy. You got him.
I took him with me.
Nice. That's amazing.
Are they angry? Well, shit. Don't mind if I just get a little.
You're dead. Those rats are killer, bro. Crazy.
Maybe that fort is. This place is not. Oh, you little bitch. Why didn't you just drop down after me? Oh, what?
Damn! Got him. 4 hours of fight with the same boss. Okay. Get him. That's it.
Try to bait him into the...
I like how he has the names wrong, because that last guy was disguised toast. This must be distortion. Huh.
That was so fucking clutch, dude.
Hey, what about this tent? Is there anything cool in this tent? Hey, let me in.
Thank you.
Hey, there ain't shit in here.
Okay, I got something here. Please tell me this is a friend.
No.
Fuck.
You're gonna die.
I don't want these guys to join in on the fight, so...
Nice, good job. But now the guy behind you is probably gonna know you're there.
Hey, let's do the rest of this with my fucking eyes closed. Don't make a joke! Stop!
You're so dead. You're dead! Oh! What are you doing?
Why did I do that? I was gonna make like a joke where I was gonna close my eyes and cast it.
He can just fall right there. That's the perfect spot. Yeah. You can fall from there. What are you doing?
Fuck, dude.
What are you doing, man?
Where did you come from?
Looks like some Blight Town bullshit. Ew. Ugh. Well, you gonna blow up? You're gonna shoot something at me, aren't you? Oh, you're just gonna fart. Whoa!
Oh, the dragon.
What the fuck, dude? Oh no! Run!
No, be nice to Clara. Be nice to Clara. Be nice to Clara.
This game has really been, when you're not in boss fights, it's much, much, much more forgiving of a game.
Boom.
Don't.
Been there. I mean, we've all been there to where it's like you're sitting there, you're doing certain moves, you know what you could do and get away with. He's gonna get hit, isn't he?
What? Hello?
Ha ha! I've never once gotten hit by that guy.
Game, it's basically Dark Souls records. If you haven't ever played a Dark Souls game, they're single player games, but they are there he is, dude. No! No!
Huh.
No!
I don't like that. Hello?
Huh. How did so many people get hit by that, bro? Just dodge away, bro. Dodge away. Damn, what the hell, guys? What is all this? Restricted. Can't watch it. I already watched this, didn't I? Yeah, I already watched it. I already watched it. Don't know what side I'm on?
I don't know what side I'm on.
I don't know what side I'm on.
Guess. Guess.
You had to guess, and you guessed wrong. You were so close to just finishing that all by yourself, dude. Well, chat, did you? Yeah, I get it. What's good? Wait, is that?
See, I don't know what the, like, I don't play Dragon Ball, whatever this is.
I'll get you.
So, I don't know. Who put these on here? Kyle? Of course, Kyle.
Okay, I am in so much pain.
I don't get him.
Damn it, Goku, I'm fucking pissed. But Dad, shut the hell. Shut the hell up. But Dad,
It's because you're bad. Just in case you didn't hear me, you're bad. Bad at life. Bad at fighting games. Bad in general. Also, your hat looks like an upside-down toilet.
Damn, he's getting roasted over there.
You silly monkey. What'd you call me? Wait, no,
I'm canceling you on Twitter!
not Twitter. No, my followers, I need them. You won't take them away from me. Behold the power of clout.
I don't get those, bro.
Universal time? Alright, I got you. But y'all know what I get on? Y'all
Oh, it's
know what I wanna get on?
Roblox. God, I know it's
Really a lot of
Kyle
skill
now.
games in a little minute. You know what I'm saying, chat? Don't y'all kind of think that? I want to play like more scary games. You feel me? The fuck? Dude. Damn. Fuck is your problem? Dirty ass whore. Stop, 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 stop! Stop! Oh my gosh, bro. The fuck? Oh, Kyle!
No, I'm not watching this. Don't even get what's going on there. Bloodborne, that'll be a good one. Sifu? Really? Is Sifu that hard? What, baby? What, I eat that? Which one I eat that? Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna feed my daughter.